Alright, today I will be informing you about the Indiana Modified Achievement Standards Test, better known as the IMAS. Now, the state and federal law, IDEA of 2008, have required that all students take an Indiana assessment. The Indiana Statewide Testing for Education Progress Plus, known as the ISTEP Plus, is a well-known assessment that measures what students know at each grade level. However, for students with special needs and disabilities, many parents question if their child will receive accommodations to achieve a passing score. Well, there is a new assessment called the Indiana Modified Achievement Standards Test that reports student achievement levels according to the Indiana Academic State Standards and modifies assessment for students grades 3 through 8 in English, language arts, science, social studies, and mathematics. Now, there is a certain criteria that each student must meet for the IMAS. Before a student is given approval to take IMAS and given modification on English, language arts, and mathematics academic standards, they must meet all three criteria. The student must have a disability that prevents him or her from achieving the required levels on the ISTEP. The student can achieve the required level of achievement in his or her grade, but needs special attention to do so and will likely not do so in the same amount of time as other students. And the student must be expecting to graduate with a high school diploma through showing that he or she is proficient at the grade standards or through an appeals process. Now, there are modifications in math and language arts. Some possible item modifications in mathematics and language arts are listed below. Simplifying the text, bolding keywords, increasing the white space, reducing the length of the test, simplifying answer choices, eliminating least possible answer choices, using simple numbers, using access skills and concepts, using bullet points to organize and highlight information, putting a box around the embedded formulas and conversions to highlight the information, and using visuals to help clarify and or provide supporting information about test questions. Now, we are about to look at some examples of IMAS questions, and we're going to look at the difference between IMAS and the ISTEP Plus, as they will appear on each test. Now, the first one we have for mathematics, grade 3 through 5, example 1. Here you see that Samantha has 7 purple stickers, Beverly has 15 purple stickers, and Nicholas has 29 purple stickers. Which number sentence shows how many purple stickers Samantha and Nicholas have together? Now, you can see that each bullet point has 7 plus 15, 7 plus 29, 29 minus 7, 7 plus 15 plus 29. Well, if we look at the IMAS version, you see the difference between the two. Well, first of all, it's broken down into bullets. Sam has 5 stickers, Bev has 10, Nick has 20. Which number sentence shows how many stickers Sam and Nick have together? Now, if you will look at the two, you will see the modifications. First, simplify and reduce the text. It's not as long as the ISTEP Plus question. They use simpler numbers, 5, 10, 20, instead of 7, 15, and 29. They have the bullet points for the key information, and they have bold keywords Sam and Nick have together. Those are the bold keywords. And increase the white space. So, you can see the difference between the ISTEP Plus and the IMAS. It makes it easier for the person with special needs or disability to understand the question and interpret what the question is asking. Here we have an example of the IMAS science sample for grades 4 and 6. As you can see with ISTEP Plus, there is a B, C, D choice. In comparison to the IMAS, in contrast, you have A, B, and C. So what they did in IMAS is eliminated the distractor. They took out D. We look at IMAS for social studies sample grades 5 and 7. You would see for the I-STEP Plus, there is A, B, C, and D. The question reads, which of these regions of the United States has a climate that's described as warming and rainy? Well, if you look at IMAS version, they reduced the length of the text and clarified the question. Which region of the United States has a climate described as warm and rainy? Now, for this example, IMAS English Language Arts sample grades 3 to 5. If you look at the I-STEP Plus and the IMAS sample, you will see that they eliminated one answer choice. In I-STEP Plus, there is an A, B, C, and D choice. But in IMAS, there's only an A, B, and C. They eliminated the answer choice once again and simplified the text. Also, they increased the font size and clarified the question. As in example 1, which word can be used to replace the underlined word to show that Sam was eager to watch the movie? Well, in the IMAS question, which word best completes this sentence to show that Sam was eager to enjoy the movie? Now, I believe that IMAS is a great option for students who have a disability and special needs if that student fits the criteria. Now, the modifications on the test will help ensure that these students be given a fair opportunity to reach the Indiana academic state standards. IMAS, I believe, is a great tool to measure student achievement in diverse subject areas, and according to the Indiana Department of Education, is the only modified assessment that is recognized in Indiana for the purpose of statewide accountability. Now, if you have any questions about IMAS, you can contact the Indiana Department of Education or contact Karen Stein at the Indiana Department of Education. She is a Special Programs Assessment Specialist, and she can be contacted at 317-232-9050 or at kstein@doe.gov, or call her toll free at 188-544-7837.